Kansas lawmakers are looking at different ways to fight back against the growing fentanyl crisis. It comes as the state has seen a huge increase in overdose deaths over just the last couple of years. KAKE's Jackson Overstreet joins us with a look at what exactly new bills would do. Jackson.
David, there are two main bills that both passed the House unanimously that would legalize fentanyl test strips, among other changes. It's a move one woman who lost her fiance to the drug says could save lives. In January 2022, Dustin Gotham died from a fentanyl overdose. His fiancée, Ashley Alexander, was the one who found him.
He had gotten 6 months sober the week before he died. He had just turned 32 the week before he passed,
Ashley says that Dustin had taken what he thought was an oxycodone pill to help with some knee pain he'd been having.
I specifically asked him, "Are you sure there's not fentanyl in it?" And he said, it's coming straight from the pharmacy.
Ashley's story is one many Kansans have had happen to them over the last few years. The state saw deaths from synthetic opiates like fentanyl more than double between 2020 and 2021. That spike in death is something the Kansas legislature is taking a closer look at.
Really trying to get very strong on this fentanyl epidemic that we're dealing with.
A pair of bills have been passed out of the House unanimously and sent over to the Senate that would legalize fentanyl testing strips. One of the two bills would also increase the penalties for making fentanyl-laced drugs.
Some people are concerned that by legalizing these test strips that we're somehow encouraging drug use. My response to that is, if they use them and they're alive tomorrow, that's another day that they can get clean. And so that's ultimately what I'm after, is helping people stay alive to ensure they have the opportunity to turn their life around one day.
Ashley says that she thinks Dustin would still be alive today if he had access to those test strips. She hopes the legislature will see stories like theirs and fully pass those laws.
That's probably the best thing that could come out of it, right, is saving more people's lives.
Now, both bills have been assigned to different Senate committees to be heard, and we'll be sure to keep you updated on their progress and if they do get passed when it happens both on air and online. In studio, Jackson Overstreet, KAKE News on your side.